I was mostly positive about it, and like I don't love every single Godzilla movie as much as I do every other one, you know, like but I want to try to find what I can appreciate and take it from that angle, because the story just blew me away. I don't know if an American movie studio, when they saw that script, would have said yes. They might have intervened heavily, but I think they probably would have just said no. I mean, every one of these 3 anime movies, the ending of each one of these 3 is like, oh my, you know, it's crushing. There's so much doom. Like it's just, I love the doom. I mean, I love the attitude. I love that these movies and just the story in general has a lot of balls. They do a lot of stuff that I never thought they were going to do. And I think one thing that gets missed is that this movie has a great message about hate. Haruo let hate dictate all of his actions and make all of his decisions for him. And that's no way to go through life. It's important to eliminate negative emotions and hate, and how hatred can make you inhuman. And it's too bad this message kind of gets overlooked, because people with hatred, they're the ultimate tools. And look what the Exif and Metphis do with him. He is the ultimate tool for them. He's a conduit for how to destroy Earth using gear. You know, it's just, it's kind of sad. It's tragic. Yeah, there are things in these movies that I had a problem with. I mean, the middle of the second movie, the second time around that I watched the second movie, halfway through, I had like that whole body tiredness going on. I had to go to bed. I slept for 3 hours, and then I came back and I finished it. And I was like, yes, I got it. That in the middle of that second one for me was like, oh wow. I know you guys are talking a lot, but man, and the philosophy part of it's great, but geez, I don't know. One thing I also liked was the music. I liked it, especially the Ghidorah theme. That is so much that's so much doom going on with that too. And also the ending to the third one, I had seen a spoiler that that's what was going to happen, but I didn't know exactly how it was going to happen. But if someone told me though that there was going to be a Godzilla story that had the main character crash himself into Godzilla, and that the music in the background is totally reminiscent of either Anton Bruckner or Peter Tchaikovsky, I would have been like, no way, you're not going to be. Really? That's incredible. Thank you. That's so awesome. And I love stories. Every once in a while, I love a story that makes me feel that way. And that just nailed it. The 3-part packaging, though, I wish it had just been a series that we could just see all at once. The way that it was released, like piece, with all this time in between. We didn't know where the story was going, and we had to wait. And they don't do well sitting there independently on their own. You know, like that was the problem I had, was the packaging. And the Godzilla series, though, the style of Godzilla has been expanding forever. You know, we've had every kind of Godzilla movie that there is out there: kids movies, sci-fi movies, young adult movies, a South Sea adventure movie from 1966. You know, there's everything, and you got to keep going in the direction, keep expanding it, and instead of just letting it stand there or just letting it contract. I loved it. I mean, there's problems, but at the same time, the story is really ballsy. I don't know.
Boy. What was your impression of the film?